15 secrets your dog tries to tell you. Dogs are very good when expressing their feelings, and through their actions, humans automatically respond to it. But what you don't know is that most of the time, you are giving them the opposite, or you are just wrong. So for today's video, we are going to tell you some of the dog gestures that you encountered but wrongly responded. Welcome to New Age Life Hacks. We welcome you to another video that is full of fun, easy and amazing hacks made just for you. Before we get to the fun part, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification to not miss any amazing hack video. Let's get started. 15. The full body wag. As a dog owner, you usually see your dog wag their tail when you come home from work every night. Your pup would welcome you with a tail wagging in a big circle. You'll also see him loosely shake his entire body accompanied by a submissive grin or a soft, open mouth. Do you know that the more swaying and wiggly motion closer to the head of the dog, the friendlier the dog is? Therefore, if your dog is more likely like this, then you are very lucky. This dog can be your best friend, the best friend of your dog's neighbor. Truly, a dog is a man's best friend. 14. The fast and shaky. This action of your dog, a fast, vigorous, almost shaking tail, is a cue of tension and/or hostility. The dog could spring into action at any moment. Yes, be vigilant and observant when you react to an event. This is a sign of a highly aroused dog and should generally be avoided. Avoid it until it settles down. Just wait patiently and do not try to touch him off guard. 13. The slow wag. The slow wagging tail can indicate that your dog is unfriendly, so proceed with caution or be observant to see it. Most of the time, you can almost see it in your dog's face, as the pup or dog is still contemplating his next move. Now, make sure to consider the entire personality of the dog. Give him the time to adjust himself. Give him time to be comfortable with a new environment. If it was an unknown dog, do not interact so soon. Wait until he reached you out, and that's the time when he can trust you. 12. The high and stiff. Let's talk about swagger. This high and stiff tail with a fast wagging tip generally means the pup is alert and aroused. Yes, he is confident and enthusiastic and strutting his stuff. What you didn't realize is that your dog had such a wide range of emotions, and this is one of the many unbelievable facts you never knew about them. So when the tail is high and stiff and the other dogs are near, it could be a display of dominance. But when the high stiff tail is in combination with any teeth, open mouth, raised hackles, and a wrinkled nose, it's a cue to back off. Easy as that. I know sometimes you can feel tension, so better to be off on that situation. Also, the backing is the safest way not to harm each other. It is a sign of respect for any animal to provide them space to make them comfortable and confident. 11. When they pull down their tail. If you see the tail is being held at a low level, when the dog is trying to cover his anus but not yet disappearing between the dog's legs, it means that the dog is not entirely comfortable with the situation he's in. And it could result in feeling anxious, nervous, or unsure for them. A tail wag or wiggle may also be included as a sign of appeasement. Now, looking at the position of your dog's tail is one of the main ways to figure out what your dog wants. It shows what he needs from you and how they are feeling. 10. Tucked in. Tucked in is slightly different from a pulled down tail. This version is a tail that is tucked between the legs. And this could mean that your dog is feeling threatened or is fearful of the situation he's in. A tail tucked between the legs is trying to cover his genital area for protection. So whenever your dog does this, get your dog and try to calm her as he needs someone to protect him also. 9. Bent tail. In this bent tail, there are a few things to take into consideration. Some tails are naturally curled or bent toward the head so the dog can be relaxed. But if the tail is being held or pulled in the direction of the dog's head, then it indicates that the dogs are overstimulated, that he is on high alert or may be highly excited. Though, since your dog can't specifically tell you which emotion they are feeling, it is very important to seek other signs of their attitude. Yes, it could run ranging from alarm to exaggerated joy, which is why watching the rest of the body language of the dog should be given importance. Understand the dog's feelings. 8. When they use their snouts. Some of us don't understand why sometimes dogs often do this action, but actually, your dog is trying to tell you to move your hand onto their bodies. Quite immersing, right? So the next time that your dog snouts, might as well give him what she or he wants. 7. When they roll over in front of you. When your dog rolls over in front of you, then he is trying to tell you to rub his belly. As simple as that. This is a call for belly rubs. Dogs are notoriously affectionate. Yes, dogs are very lovable that sometimes I think we don't deserve them. So just rub their belly when they ask you to. 6. When they hold one paw in the air while sitting. After a long day of work, you catch your dog raise both paws together. Surprisingly, this is a request for food. He is asking you to feed him. That maybe the food that you put on his bowl was not enough throughout the day. So the next time your dog is going to do it, make sure to feed him enough. 5. Pressing their noses up against you or another object. Dogs' actions are very confusing. Like this one, if you did see your dog doing it, pressing his nose up to you or his toy, he is not asking you to play with him, but actually, he tries to tell you to scratch his head. 4. Turning their heads from side to side. If you're back from a long walk and you see him turning his head from side to side, then he is actually giving you a sign that he is hungry. He is doing it to look for food. So perhaps this is one of the secrets your dog walker is not telling you. 3. Licking you. When your dog is licking you, it is simply telling you to please return the favor and give your dog his well-deserved scratches immediately. 2. Standing on their hind legs. This action is actually a request for food. I know, a dog has a lot of gestures to show how they ask and please the owner for food. So to learn more about pet nutrition, better read some articles that might help you in keeping your dog healthy. 1. Climb over you. You might think this is a fetch request, but according to the scientists and dog experts, it's actually them asking to be fed. Again, dogs have a lot of actions and gestures when they ask for food, and better to give him food as he needs it. There you have it, guys. I hope you can now better understand your dogs and treat them well. Dogs are man's best friend, and treating them well is part of it. Protect and take good care of them. Share your thoughts with us about having dogs on the comments section down below. If you enjoy watching the video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below and give us a thumbs up. And we will see you in another amazing hack video.